mentioned that there's a guy waiting to tell you about from Canada that bought himself a really nice electric truck.
He did. Delbert Bala lives in Winnipeg. He bought a Ford F-150 Lightning EV.
I didn't even know they had Ford F-150 Lightning EVs. All right.
Goes for $115,000 plus tax.
What?
$115,000.
A Ford F-150 is $115,000.
That's a Ford F-150 Lightning EV. Okay, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's insane.
All right, so that's for $115,000.
Okay, that's your first mistake,
plus
my friend.
tax.
That should have been a clue. I'm not buying any Ford for $115,000. For that price, get yourself, I don't know, a Maserati or a Beamer.
Yeah, but he wanted to do recreational activities, drive to his cabin, go fishing, and he also he says in the story he wanted an environmentally friendly vehicle because owning one is a responsible citizen these days.
Okay, so he really got rewarded for all that.
He did. Good. He did. He realized, well, wait, now I need to purchase 2 chargers, one at work and one at home.
Okay.
One for $10,000 to accommodate the charger, and the upgrade to his home electric panel for $6,000.
Oh my! So $16,000 more.
So now he's in for over $130,000.
Oh man. Okay, but whatever.
It's fine.
He's
fine. It's all good.
Helping the environment.
It's responsible citizenship.
Sure.
It's all good. So then I guess he was in a minor accident, and so that required light assembly on the front bumper. So he took the vehicle to the body shop. He didn't get it back for 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
No one from Ford answered his email or phone calls for help.
6 months. How pissed would you be?
So then he thought, you know what? I got it back. We'll take a trip. I'll take the family to Chicago for a little 1,400-mile road trip.
All right, from Winnipeg to Chicago is 1,400 miles.
I guess whether he's going to go the long way, I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know. He said a chaotic 1,400-mile road trip to Chicago.
Well, chaotic if you're trying to find chargers along the way.
That's correct. The fast charging stations, which only charge EVs up to 90%, cost more than gas for the same mileage.
Well, of course they do. Hello. Hello.
So, the first stop in Fargo, North Dakota, took 2 hours and $56 to charge his vehicle from.
2 hours.
2 hours.
So you're sitting there at the charging station for 2 freaking hours.
For $56. From 10% to 90%, and the charge was good for another 215 miles.
215.
Right. So that's fine. He's okay with it still.
Is that going to get you to the next charging station?
Got him to Albertaville, Minnesota.
I love Albertaville this time of year.
They had a free charger there, okay?
Yeah.
A free charger. Except that was faulty. And the phone number on the charging station was no help. So, I'll tell you what. We'll drive to Elk River, Minnesota.
Elk River.
Beautiful.
This time of year.
Ad charger was faulty as well.
What?
So now we don't know what to do because everybody's stressed and we don't have any charging stations. There's no fast charging stations within a range of Elk River, and his vehicle only had 12 miles left on it. So now
you can't make it. You can't try to make it to the next one.
Yeah,
because you're not going to.
Correct.
And then when it runs completely out, you're really in trouble.
You're screwed.
Okay.
So then he called the Ford dealership and had it towed to the Ford dealership.
Oh, that had to be convenient and cost effective, right? There's nothing more convenient than having somebody come out in the middle of nowhere and tow your truck somewhere else for you. Because, man, it's fun. It's exciting, and it's inexpensive.
So then he just went ahead and rented a regular car.
Oh my
gosh. From the dealership.
Okay.
And drove that for the rest of the vacation until they came back to pick it up. So, and now he realized that I can't take it to my cabin. I can't take it off-grid camping. I can't take it on a road trip. I can only drive in the city. He says, biggest scam of modern times. He also says, though...
Well, that's why it's a good thing he only paid a little over $130,000 to own it.
Right.
You know
on top of the other costs.
Yeah. That's great.
Now, he claims in this story, government needs to do more to provide
the government. That's what got you into this in the first place.
The government's not going to tell you the truth, dude.
Jeez. The government. Listen to us. We're the ones who are telling you the truth. We've been telling you about this forever.
I know.
That's why we don't own one, because it's impractical. It's impractical to own an electric vehicle right now. Now, when these things have charging stations all over the place, not paid for, by the way, by the taxpayers, okay? I don't want your 550,000 charging units paid for by me.
Right.
I want it paid for by you or the corporation you bought your stupid car from, like Tesla. Okay? If Tesla wants to put in 500,000 charging, knock yourself out. Do it.
Good for him. But that's great. I mean, that's what Biden was talking about yesterday, right? With Roosevelt telephone lines, telephone poles. Oh, not invest in telephone poles.
Yeah. That's
okay.
It's madness. It's madness when they can go 400 miles on a charge. When you run out and it's as prevalent as a gas station. You just pull over to a charging station that's easy to get his gas.
I don't even want a charging station. I want to just be able to swap out the battery so I can go.
That'd be fine too. And if it takes the same amount of time to fill up my tank as it does to charge up my battery.
Okay, fast charging.
Then I'm with you on the EV.
That would be super fast charging. All right, I mean,
then I'm with you. If it takes 50, I'll even take a little bit longer.
Because
20 minutes.
Fast charging is still 2 hours.
Right.
I mean, what they're calling fast charging, 2 hours.
When you get it down to 20 minutes, get a hold of me, and I'll buy your stupid car.
2 hours.
Okay. Get a hold of me.
Holy cow.
2 hours, no. Or charge it overnight at your house. No. I want the convenience, and I want the safety, and I want the efficiency of what I have now, or why would I change?
Silly.
Well, for the environment. You got to sacrifice for the environment. Ask this guy about whether he thinks it's worth it now to sacrifice for the environment.